Вот такие эвакуационные автобусы ежедневно приезжают из поселка вокруг.
These evacuation buses arrive daily from villages around Slovyansk. Local police and employees of the State Emergency Service help anyone who decides to leave because of the constant shelling by the Russian army. Evacuees are placed in a police-escorted armored bus on the outskirts of Slovyansk, almost on the highway that separates these villages from the city. Volunteers and members of the Red Cross organization are waiting to take people further to the safe places in Ukraine. Ukrainian policemen are welcomed here very much. Local residents hug and kiss them. This woman lives with her 2 children. They go out to get the humanitarian aid brought by the evacuation bus. Those who do not leave receive humanitarian aid. Those who are ready to evacuate get on the bus. It takes a couple of minutes to get on, so as not to get caught in the fire. A policeman enters the next house. The inscription on the fence says, "Here lives a family with children."
Dima found a place to go. Let's go.
Do I have to leave my parents?
Let's pick you up first, then everyone else.
If to die, then all die. If to live, then all live.
As it turns out, there are 4 children in one house. They don't leave, therefore they are provided with a week's supply of food. The police leaves boxes of food right on the porch of the house. Here is the next stop, where a woman is waiting for the bus. She was hastily packing because she had been hiding from the shelling all night. She's still scared. She wants to get on the armored bus as soon as possible, because it is safe there. Already sitting on the bus, she is crossing herself. There is a long-awaited moment ahead. Without hiding in a basement and hearing explosions, there is hope ahead. The bus goes through Raihorodok. The driver, police officers and employees of the State Emergency Service look carefully through the windows in case to see someone. They take everyone who wants to leave. In the cabin, it is calmer than outside. You can feel that people are relaxing and even smiling. Now they are in good hands and under the strong protection of Ukraine.
Please, come on.
I'm coming out.
This woman lost her daughter several days ago. She went to graze a cow and came under fire. She was killed on the spot. After the funeral, the woman decided to leave. She packed 4 bags and 1 pack of documents.
How old was she?
She was only 51 years old. Damn this war. They killed my daughter, Olena. They killed her, my dear daughter. She had her whole life ahead. Thank you, kind people, for coming to pick us up. Tell Putin that I curse him. May he rot alive. It's hard for me to live without her. Please don't regret anything, people. I wish you were alive. Damn it all.
Another pensioner lives here. She can hardly walk by herself, but people help and encourage her. This woman is going to let go of her dog that was guarding the yard. She cannot take it with her, so the 4-legged is released. Now he's on his own, without his grandmother. It can be seen how she is worried and cannot take off the leash the first time. After all, this may be their last meeting in life.
Let's get up slowly. There is a stroller. Everything is there. Now we need to dress up somehow. Where are your documents? In the back, right? Here are the documents. What's your name? Volodymyr. What's your last name? Smilkov. Everything. Almost ready.
Паш, возьми тапочки.
Прибыли.
How did you arrive? How is your condition? How long have you been there?
I'm fine. I have been there since the very beginning, since February.
Just now decided to evacuate?
Yes, because we can't bear staying there anymore.
Прибыл автобус из поселков вокруг Славянска. Сегодня
A bus arrived from the settlement around Slovyansk. 18 people were evacuated. All of them were under ceaseless shelling for many days and weeks, and now they finally decided to leave these small villages in order to evacuate further to safer places. There are both older people and younger people.
и люди в возрасте и помоложе. Как вы себя чувствуете?
How do you feel now?
Oh, that's fine.
How long have you been in the danger zone? Hold on, hold my hand.
Oh, a lot. It was terrible today and yesterday.
Вам сколько лет?
How old are you?
84.
Do you know where to go next?
I need to go to Kyiv. How can I get there?
Как вы себя чувствуете?
How are you feeling?
Thank you, kind people. I will say so.
Эти автобусы отсюда из Славянска отправляют.
These buses depart from Slovyansk daily. Every day people from here in Raihorodok and other settlements between Liman, which is now under the control of the occupiers, and Slovyansk, know that the evacuation bus is running from Slovyansk. But not everyone decides to leave right away, though there is always a chance to leave. As you can see for yourself, people are dressed differently. The bus itself is armored, and although people go from there, from the villages with active hostilities, here in Slovyansk the sounds of shelling are also constantly heard.
Куда дальше?
Where will you go next?
To my daughter in Kyiv.
How old are you?
I'm 72 years old today.
It is your birthday. We congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
Сколько вы решали?
How long did you decide to leave?
До последнего, да?
Until the last day, I have 4 craters in my garden. And as I understand, that all this is from Liman.
Do you know where to go?
I don't know yet.
That's all you have? 2 bags?
There are 3 of us.
These people and 2 bags. Is that all you have taken? Do you still have your things at home?
Of course, I left my home.
This is my classmate. God bless you.
Вы куда дальше?
Where are you going next?
I don't know yet. Maybe to Poltava.
Did you have time to pack your bag, your stuff?
Hardly had time. Last night we got ready very quickly. Our neighbor was scared and we decided to leave right away.
Where is her body?
We buried her last night.
Did anyone help you?
Yes, we buried her in the garden.
How many people stay in the village?
Many people still don't leave their homes. They do not dare to leave and to stay without anything. We all have a very difficult financial situation. We had several surgeries last year. Just imagine what kind of pensions we have. Very small. There is always something to eat at home, a garden, fruits. When you go somewhere, you don't know what will happen next. It's very scary.
But you should agree that it is better than sitting under fire.
I agree with you. You know, I don't have enough nerves and health to see and hear such things every day.
There is a grandmother with a dog. This is her package. You have to put it in the bus luggage rack.
Благодаря действиям, слаженным ДСНС.
Thanks to the well-coordinated actions of the officers of the Ministry of Emergency Situations and the police, no one is left alone. This police officer goes daily under fire to rescue these people who cannot move themselves.
We will fix you up, so you can travel safely.
Сколько сидели там под обстрелами?
How long were you in the basement under shelling?
Almost all the time.
Put your foot straight, raise and put down your legs. That's all, lie down. We're fixing you for your own safety.
Украина не оставляет своих граждан.
Ukraine does not leave its citizens in trouble. Every day evacuation routes are organized from the most sheltered villages around Slovyansk, in the north of the Donetsk region. Everyone can leave. There are a lot of seats in the bus. When people are brought to a more or less safe place, medical assistance is organized. Now this man is sent to the hospital for an examination.
Чем важна эвакуация?
Why evacuation is important? When the shelling is not yet so intense, it is easier to leave, and there are fewer people involved in the evacuation process. They are at less risk. But when we are already faced with what it is now, then the evacuation of 5 to 10 people needs about 20 people to organize. It is a time when these people can be useful somewhere else. They are now busy rescuing those who still remain in the small villages around Slovyansk. An ambulance is leaving deep in the rear of our country. Inside are elderly people who have come face to face with Russia's war against Ukraine. Ukrainians do not abandon their own. The evacuation continues. Oleksiy Matsuka, Alexander Shkot, UATV News.